Look. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Come on. I see you over there. Can you tell? I see you. You're part of the video game. You're part of a video game. It's called Everywhere. It's a virtual reality game. That's what it is. Maybe aspect of reality. You can be a part of that too. I see you. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There you are. Oh, no, no, no. No biting. Okay, give little kisses. No biting. No. No, no biting. No biting. No biting. What's you doing that for? Now we can see more of you. Now we can see more of you. What's he doing now? What's he doing now? Huh? Look at this. Look at this other one. Look at that. Oh, here. What is this?
We can look up. Down. This way. And this way. Little brushes on. Look, we can fast. Look, we can very fast.
What's that? What's that there? What's that? What's that? Look at your little mouth. Look at your little mouth. Oh, you're a sweetheart. Okay. And that there is my Maine Coon cat Maxine. She's just one of the many animals that you will see in Mr. Leslie Benzie's virtual reality thriller Everywhere, coming very soon. Be sure to stay tuned, because there surely is much more to come, and it's going to come just like that. But the thing is with Everywhere is that it just may be all around you. To search just a little bit deeper, you will find something amazing that is true about this virtual reality thriller. That it is, in essence, the virtual world fusing, or rather, the physical world fusing with a virtual playing space. And that is what Everywhere is. It's a virtual reality simulation experience, the likes of which we have never seen before. And it is taking every aspect of reality and placing it on this virtual stage. Real vehicles, real brands, real radio stations. You can think of it as a live-action Grand Theft Auto Online. And it's going to be incredible, magical, and it's going to keep expanding and enhancing. My name is Aaron. I am XXV from Grand Theft Auto Forums. And the purpose of this video, well, as I just showed you, my Maine Coon cat Maxine. She is 4 years old. She's going to be 5 years old next May. And all the videos that you're seeing on my channel, my YouTube channel, are in essence what Everywhere is. You've seen the vehicle in my driveway. You've seen, you've seen vehicle interiors. You've seen a little bit of, what the environment's going to be like, what the assets are going to be like. And if it has not been made any clearer, this game, if you want to call it a game, you can call it a game, is somewhat like, you could say, what the original vision of Agent intended to be. And it's not a matter of waiting for an actual intellectual property, but it is actually a matter of waiting for the technology. And we want this game to have a virtual reality component, and I think we'll probably have to wait to 2022 for that. But this experience is going to keep expanding and enhancing. So it's like to say, we are the construct. Real life is the construct of a video game. Google's Earth, our whole world, is the typography in the map. And that's just what's so, it's so incredible about this experience. That's what my intention was by Grand Theft Auto Forums, is to, give you, it trickle out, hints. That's what the purpose of the, albeit the fact that, they were a little bit overbearing, and I understand that, but the purpose of them were to give you some insight about what this experience will be like. And, I tried to do that with, little scripts and little characters. And I understand that, it might have been a little bit too much, but I tried to have fun with it, You know, some some fantastic individuals there on Grand Theft Auto forums. You know, including Rocketeer being one, Rockstar Maniac being another gentleman. You know, he said something very nice to me. You know, and I you know, calling, you know, the sentiment when he said, you know, I was a genius. You know, I appreciate that. I take that very humbly, and I could say something about, you know, what I know. Like, well, I could say what I know, but what we'll just say is, we'll just call it a concept. But with respect to Mr. Leslie Benzies, there's something very, very special that, let's just say, you know, I've been, you know, very fortunate to, well, not talk to him in person, but it's just something very, very special. And I just wanted to say, I express my gratitude to Mr. Benzies, every employee of Build a Rocket Boy Games, you know, because, you know, it's been very difficult. My life's been very difficult, you know, with the passing of my father back in 2000, the 13th of September 2019, enduring grief. You know, I've had some trouble spots with my mother, and unfortunately, you know, she's endured, you know, elements of psychosis, I'd say, delusions, and, you know, she's had a run-in with mediumships and all that, and spiritualism, and it's been, you know, it's weighed on her. It has been very sad to see, you know, how she's been responding emotionally. You know, she has fluctuating emotions. You know, I've had to call 911 a few times, and she's been hospitalized, you know, 5 months last year, and you could really say, if you want to talk about what my role is in everywhere, it goes a little something like this. I call myself somewhere between a mother, father, warrior, and vigilante, and the reason for that is because I have a disabled sibling, a very wonderful young lady. You know, her middle name is Jasmine, and she has a heart-shaped face. You know, she's, you know, really a full package deal. She's 25. She's going to be turning 25 in June, the 29th. Excuse me, 19th of June, and, you know, basically, I'm not just her brother. I'm her paid caretaker. You could say that's my job, but I am not only her brother and her caretaker, but I'm also her father. And it's very, very sad, because, you know, her and her father had such an adorable relationship. And the man that you saw in one of my older videos with the song by Zach Brown Band called My Old Man, and I'm sitting here in my bedroom going over to my bureau, and I'm looking at my father's prayer card, and I bring it back over and I sit down, that song is to honor my father. And my father was an incredible human being, a warrior, a workhorse. He was nicknamed the Bull. He was nicknamed the Bull for a reason, because no matter what, you weren't bringing him down. You know, he could have so much weight on his shoulders, and he was still doing it, because, you know, he was motivated by his family, by myself, my mother, and my sister. You know, just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and he was a prize fighter, and he kept back up. And unfortunately, he passed from cardiac arrest. That was, again, back in September. I was right there. It occurred in my kitchen. I was right there with my father. I comforted him in his final 4 minutes of life. It was very peaceful. It was a nightmare, for sure. You know, there's post-trauma from that. But, you know, my father never looked the other way. You know, he never backed down, so I stayed right there. Because I knew if I was not there with him in the final hours of his life, I would have regretted that. So, you know, that's more strength for me. That's why, you know, I kind of have this philosophy, and I say this to my sister every single day, that another day walked is another strike earned. You know, so I know this video has been a little bit, you know, this is the first time actually speaking to everybody, but, you know, it's just, you know, it's putting into context, you know, what has been happening within the past few, with me, who I am, you know, what XXVIII means. It just means 28.